If I make you a quilt, please have patience, for the making's a long, lonely run. There's designing and buying and cutting and sewing before it is done. And when the quilting's completed, the binding has hidden the fray. There's a label and sleeve then to finish, and the hardest, the giving away. Treat it right, treat it good, treat it like you know you should. Treat it right, treat it fine. If you do, it will last a long time. If I make you a quilt, you must promise to keep it away from the sun. Take it out of the cupboard to be loved by everyone. Think of me when you are chilly, sewing these stitches so fine. Remember the love that I offer will not diminish with time. Treat it right, treat it good, treat it like you know you should. Treat it right, treat it fine. If you do, it will last a long time. Don't tell me when it frays or makes a bed for strays on the floor of the garage or used on a portage. Don't tell me it's to storage sent, but you forgot to pay the rent. Don't say it's bundled in the car, waiting for a splash of tar. Treat it right, treat it good, treat it like you know you should. Treat it right, treat it fine. If you do, it will last a long time. Treat it right, treat it fine. If you do, it will last a long time.
He came in for coffee, first day on the job. A little bit disheveled, said his name was Bob. A few buttons missing, a few hanging threads. It looked so familiar, so this is what I said. So your wife is a quilter, isn't that so? Why, yes, she is. How on earth do you know? Just a lucky guess, my friend, I gave him a nod. We're both quilters' husbands, two peas in a pod. The vacuum cleaner broke, I brought it to the shop. My wife said it was working, but 2 days ago it stopped. Repairman took a look, found a big wad of thread, just gave a little sigh, and this is what he said. So your wife is a quilter, isn't that so? Why, yes, she is. How on earth do you know? Just a lucky guess, my friend, he gave me a nod. We're both quilters' husbands, two peas in a pod.
If you ever took a photo of a bathroom floor, you just might be a quilter. You take your vacations near a fabric store, you just might be a quilter. When planning a house with your loving spouse, you can't explain the laundry chute beside the door. You got more fabric than food, but you still want more. You just might be a quilter. If every sewing shop in town knows your name, you just might be a quilter. Shopping's never canceled by a hurricane, you just might be a quilter. You're out in the car and there's a little crash. Don't call your husband first about the smash. You Call your quilting friend to come and hide the stash. You just might be a quilter. And oh, you love movies. You can't wait for the bedroom scenes. And oh, you love your children. You can't wait for them to leave. Feet are not measurements and dogs not pets. You just might be a quilter. A featherweight isn't just a boxing stat. You just might be a quilter. Sashes aren't belts, ditches don't have mud. It isn't for the theater, you wear white gloves. You won't sell a quilt, but you'll do it for love. You just might be a quilter.